Hey there, Scorp! Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. I am so excited to have you here with us. If this is your first time joining, take a seat. I hope you enjoy your message, my love. If you do, please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment down below. I would love to know how you're doing. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. You make what I do possible. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into your reading. This is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with your current situation, okay? If this is not your story, these are not the details of what you're going through, then do not force it to fit the message, okay? If it's not your story, then it's simply just not your story, okay? For others of you, though, this is going to hit the nail on the head, and if it does, I hope that it provides you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. We will be doing an extended reading after this reading. I will leave the link for the extended reading in the description box down below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below, along with a link to my personal booking system should you decide you would like a personal reading done by me. But in the extended reading, we will go into certain specifics as they are relevant to the message, okay? So, for example, the person that you're connecting with, their feelings towards you, certain obstacles that crop up, right? How to overcome those obstacles, the best actions you should take moving forward, the long-term outcome, things like that. But by the end of the reading, right before we hop over to the extended, I will go ahead and pinpoint exactly what we're going to cover in the extended so there's no confusion, okay? But yeah, besides that, let's go ahead and jump straight into your reading, Scorp. So here's where we're at. Just like in the previous readings that we've done together, I went ahead and pulled from the oracle myself, but we will be pulling from the tarot together. But based on the oracle, I'm seeing I'm seeing one masculine group, one feminine group, and that feminine group breaks off into two subgroups. So what I'm going to tell you right now, Scorp, right off the bat, is this. This person or these people that are interfering with your life's work, with your goal, with your dream, with whatever this passion project is that you have for yourself, you're at a point now where whatever decision you make is going to decide what happens next. And I know that sounds scary, but the thing is, in this situation, there's been such a buildup in what you've been experiencing that the sense of foreboding that has been creeping up on you is not new energy. That feeling of, oh, well, I'm going to have to make a decision at some point. I'm not going to deal with it today, but I know I'm going to have to deal with it at some point. It's been an ongoing theme with you, right? Masculine and feminine alike. It's been that, like, one day, I'm going to have to make that decision. The day is coming up, Scorp, where whatever has been, it's like deadlines are coming up. You understand? If this has been a professional endeavor for you, or a scholastic endeavor for you, or a passion project, it's like the resources that will allow you to manifest this opportunity, this lifestyle, whatever it is, those resources are finite, right? If it's an offer that was made exclusively to you, if you don't seize those opportunities and those resources, they will be offered to somebody else who is more eager. You understand what I'm saying? Or maybe there are literally deadlines. If you're trying to go to school, there are deadlines that are approaching, that these are windows of time that you have to really capitalize on the golden moment here. All right, so whatever it is, Scorp, that you have been battling with this person, with these people, this could be a third-party situation. This could be, for some of you, a relationship that you've spent a lot of time investing in. For others of you, this is a relationship that you were hoping would manifest into something more, but has quite literally just hit a roadblock, and there's nothing you can do about it right now. And I'll explain why. You know, but it's like you're allowing the daydream to interfere with the reality of the fact that you have things that you need to be doing, and only you can do these things. And if you don't do these things, you will never measure up to be the person you know you can be. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get through with the oracle so we could do the tarot. Okay, for the masculine energies, you could be connecting with somebody who you've been with for either a long time, a mature woman, so somebody who either you've been with for a while, someone who maybe is older than you, not necessarily, because you're also coming up as the mature man, all right, but this is somebody who is very certain of what they want. They have decided to remain in this commitment for as long as possible. The thing is, though, the issue surrounding this mature woman energy is that there is a thief, possibly, potentially. I asked about what the relationship was between this main male and mature woman, and I got thief clarified by occupation. So for you masculine energies, there's something about this feminine energy that is making you wonder, making you feel somewhat like there is an opportunity being robbed from you to either pursue the job that you want, the location for the work that you want, maybe if you want to go to a particular school, whatever it is, you feel like this mature woman is your obstacle, right? I asked what then should Scorpio do in regards to this energy, in regards to these feelings, and there was concern with marriage. So if you haven't clearly looked at your skepticism regarding this connection, I highly suggest you do so now. Because it's pushing you now to a point where if you make the wrong decision for yourself, you will grow to resent this person who's blocking your way. So right now, if there is something concerning you, real decisions have to be made. And I'd like you to just look at the numerology really quickly. Concern is 33 and marriage is 3. So you could be seeing a lot of 3s. Okay. So that's for the masculine group. For the feminines, again, it breaks up into 2 subcamps. So you've got either someone who you are connecting with. Okay, you're already connecting. It's the same kind of the same situation as the masculines who are in a committed relationship. You guys are with somebody, right? You are with somebody, but you get that feeling like there is an obstacle in your way. This person's presenting an obstacle, or perhaps they're not presenting an obstacle, but you are your own obstruction. You, by being with this person, want to give them everything, but in doing that, you rob yourself the opportunity to give to yourself 110%. This person could be really great on paper, a wonderful provider, but it's like you don't need a provider. You need someone who is willing to uproot and travel with you. You understand? So it's not about what this person, how perfect, how grateful you should be, how grateful you ought to be. It's the fact that you desire more and you are willing to push that aside because of what you think theoretically should make you happy in the long term. But you're looking at it. You're looking at it in the wrong way, Scorp, and I am going to just be very clear about that. You're looking at it in the wrong way. Happiness takes many different forms, and not all of them include tradition. So if that is something that has been kind of your lock, right, and you feel intuitively like what you deserve and what you desire to be happy is a little bit out of the scope of what's acceptable by tradition standards, it's okay to investigate that aspect of yourself. It's okay to experiment with those thoughts, okay? Because the problem is if you push down this desire in exchange for what you think is going to bring you happiness, you're actually going to do the reverse and become resentful, not only of this person but of yourself, okay? And ultimately in the long run, you could end up hurting this person emotionally, spiritually, because you're not going to want to be with them, right? Concern and marriage, same advice, right? Go in, inspect what's the issue here. And for some of you, it is the fact that you know, it's this mentality of how you ought to be acting within a connection, how you ought to be acting within a marriage. Oh, well, you're the wife, so you're not the yang, right? Since you're the wife, you're not the masculine energy, so you don't deserve to go off and build your own future. That's your role is supportive of the masculine energy in your connection, not realizing that yin and yang exists within both masculine and feminine, right? And you have every opportunity and every right to exercise your yang energy the same way your counterpart has the right to exercise their yin energy, okay? For others of you, this is a third-party situation, and the fact that you're dwelling on your masculine or feminine and your role as the outsider, because this is for those of you that are connecting with a third party, you are not coupled with this person. You're not coupled with this person, okay? For those of you who are in a third-party situation that you suspect, it's so minor, it doesn't even warrant bringing up in the reading, because the core issue here is that whatever it is that your counterpart is presenting to the situation is obstructing your desire, your feeling, your confidence about being able to manifest a future for yourself. So if there is, it could very possibly be that there's a third party involved, not you being the third one out, but it's so irrelevant to what the point of the reading is. The core of the reading is that there's something obstructing your view. Something is in your way. It could be you in your own way or someone else in your way, okay? But for those of you that are on the outside looking in, the fact that you're dwelling on a connection that currently is unavailable to you, this pathway that is currently blocked, this opportunity to harness a connection between you and somebody who you feel very strongly connected with, the fact that this person is already coupled is taking you away from your path. You are allowing it to be what distracts you from what you're trying to achieve. So we've got further yang energy, clarifying fork in the road. So it goes back to, you know, I just have to show you, these jumpers came out too. Like, the two of wands with the 3 of pentacles. Okay, this is more like work energy. This is projects, this is school, this is whatever this is. You're trying to upgrade something, and there's a big decision that has to be made on how vigorously, with how much power are you planning to lunge towards this new opportunity, towards this new beginning, towards this growth. And because there was some type of fallout, right, mending with orphaned, there could have been some type of fallout that you've been trying to reconcile. Or maybe even for those of you who do feel just already, you know, it was the fact that you don't feel like you have a place in the person that you're connecting with's life, right? The fact that you don't feel like you have a place, it's making you overcompensate what is there, right? It's making you overcompensate what's there. Now, these cards also came out, and I'll tell you something, Scorp. These cards came out one time. I shuffled again, and these stayed together and then just came out as a clump out of my deck, okay? So these came out twice, all 4 of these cards, okay? The Hermit, the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now is not the time. And that's your answer here, Scorp. As sucky as that sounds, okay? Whatever it is that you have been trying to rebuild, there's a certain resistance that you've had, Scorp, against this desire romantically that you've had with somebody. Something here is either existing but is not working, or it's working, right? For some of you, it's a third party, and so there's no commitment, but it's fun. You know, it's the fact that there is something there, but it's not working. You get what I'm saying? So it's like whatever it is, it keeps you hanging on. It keeps you hanging on, and because of that, you are tempted to stay in place. You're tempted to stall. You're tempted to bide your time and see where this goes. But the problem is, right now, you are at the cusp of a new chapter, right? Probably without this person, but more likely than not, if this is a soulmate, which I believe it is. Why? Because under mature man, we had wealthy man, and under wealthy man, we had privileged lady, which are both counterparts. Okay, right? This wealthy man was talking about this mature man. So for some of you masculines, you'll be connecting with a soulmate when you release, a true soulmate when you release, a lifetime partner, or true lifetime partner, I should say. But the timing is now for you to be able to step into this Emperor energy, this Ace of Wands, right? The Hermit is singular, and so is the Emperor in this instance. This is about you taking initiative and completing your journey. Okay, this may or may not include this other person or these other people, right? And here's the thing. I say that because if the person you're connecting with claims to want your happiness, but at the same time doesn't want to give you the opportunity to be happy, they're not even willing to consider how they might be able to change their life around to accommodate your happiness, then I have a hard time believing they want your happiness. Because at the end of the day, happiness has nothing to do, like love has nothing to do with you. Love is not ego. Ego is I. Ego is me. What about me? That's ego. Love has no ego. Love is not about I. Love is not about me. Love isn't, well, what do I get out of it? Love is not selfish. It's not ego. It's not me. Love is you. Love is I love you. Does that make you happy? Yes, that makes me happy. And it's not to say that you have to lose your identity in loving somebody, because you have every right to live a life that you get to enjoy as well. But this is where compatibility becomes very important. And if two people want to create a future together, then that comes with a certain level of sacrifice that they have to agree is worth the exchange. And if they don't, if they feel like by moving things around, or by sacrificing, or by compromising, they're losing a part of themselves to that person, then that's unhealthy, either in the way they perceive love, or just in what they feel the partnership itself will bring out as a result. But it's something that needs re-inspection. Okay, it's something that needs re-inspection. And so, Scorp, whatever this is, it is no more important than what you have lying ahead. What you have waiting for you on the cusp is so much bigger than anything you could have ever imagined. What you do next is going to determine where you go. You can either guarantee that for a short while you will be resentful, or for however long you decide to postpone the inevitable. If there's something here you know is that's keeping you back, holding you back, it's again, there's a sense of foreboding that it's been bringing, right? A day you knew would come where you had to make a very difficult decision. If you make the wrong one, you're going to come back to this decision again. And if you keep choosing the wrong decision for you, you will grow to be resentful of yourself, of this person, of life in general. But you will have the choice. That's the thing, Scorpio. You're going to have the choice. So what do you choose? Who do you choose? Right? So let's see. Like, I just feel what's happening, what's coming in is just huge for you, Scorp. You've been working towards this for a long time. You've been dreaming of it. And whoever you're connecting with, whatever this is, it's no match. It's no match for who you're going to become as a result of all of this. 10 of Swords, overarching energy. You've done enough thinking about this. Current energy. 9 of Pentacles. You're already feeling apart from this person. You're already feeling singular, individual. This is your current energy, Scorp. You're already feeling single. You're already feeling like, for all intents and purposes, you and this person are not really creating together. You want to realize this aspect of yourself, this part of your life. And your obstacle is being that person. Queen of Wands. She's proactive. She's a go-getter. Okay? She really gets things done. She rolls her sleeves up and she swings that wand around and she gets her situation situated. You know what I'm saying? So this is the fear here. And don't get caught up in like the queen or king. You know what I mean? This is, yes, it's feminine, but it's very aggressive. Okay? So just focus on the personality and the energy this individual is channeling, I should say. So Queen of Wands, this could be a fire sign with whom you're connecting. This could be the person that is making things difficult for you, right? Leo, Aries, Sag. But it's needing to tap into this energy where you can create. That it's very difficult for you to realize the potential in yourself to make it happen. On your mind is this 5 of Swords. Defeated. You're feeling defeated. Right? If you are connecting with another person, this is some type of manipulation that they inflict on you on a regular basis. But I feel more than anything, Scorp, this is you convincing yourself that nothing will be lost if you don't make the right decision right now. But there's a lot to be lost, at least in the short term. And because what's going to happen is you're going to be in this time loop, Scorp. You're going to be in this time loop. There's something so important about this next decision that if you choose this other person or this other situation instead of this decision that you want to make right now, what's going to happen is that stage is going to close out eventually, and you're going to be in the same situation, confronted with the same decision. And if you continue to make the wrong choices, it's going to be like Groundhog Day. You're going to just always end up in that situation of saying no to yourself every time the opportunity arises. Okay? So, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. In your heart space, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Possible Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn that you're connecting with, who you love very much. This person could be the mother of your children. This could be the vision you have of yourself, being the wife, being the mom, right? Being stable, the security. In the recent past, you could have had a baby, right? Congratulations if that's you. Congrats on your beautiful baby. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But for others of you, this is about the fact that emotional decisions, right? Emotional offerings from other people, from the person you're connecting with, they haven't been big enough. They haven't been big enough. If you're married, the kind of offers this person makes to you in terms of love, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough to say I love you and hey, look, I cooked dinner. What you want from this person as an expression of love is, yes, I'm willing to pack my bags and find a new job where you have your only opportunity to pursue your own career goals. Yes, I am willing to change everything and drop everything for you. Yes, I will. That's what you're looking for. And this person is giving you everything but that. Right? And so because of that, whether you are wanting it or not, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like what you signed up for. And so you're slowly becoming very detached from this person. You could be connecting with a Pisces, but what's coming in for you is this hold up. right? I get scared with this energy, Scorp. We're gonna clarify this. I get scared with this energy because there's something very obviously requiring action, and yet here you are in passivity. Now, granted, the Hangman isn't completely passive. You know, the Hanged Man endures a certain level of discomfort in order to gain a new perspective. Okay, some would call this compromise, right? So the thing is you're not really in a position to compromise. Not you, right? For others, if this is a Pisces or someone who you have been encountering who's been kind of giving you the runaround and saying, you know what, I'll think about it, let me think about it, right? They could be coming out of passivity and finally coming forth with an answer for you in regards to what's going to happen next. But this energy, considering how much action is required, yeah, you're weighing your pros and cons. There's energy that's required here, and you're not really giving it its due. Now, you do have the Six of Pentacles coming in as the outcome. All right, so in the end, there will be a decision made. Why do I say that? Because in your environment, you've got the Two of Pentacles. So you're weighing out your options, right? So there's definitely a need here to cross all the T's and dot the I's, right? You really are going within to make sure that in the end, what you decide is going to benefit everyone, which is fair, because right now you're also in this energy of the Nine of Wands, and your fear here is the Three of Wands. So it's like you're tired, you're exhausted you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, basically, Scorp. But with the Three of Wands being in your fear position, with the Three of Wands being in your fear position, it's like you're afraid that by manifesting your dream, you're going to separate yourself from a life that you thought was going to make you happy. But how true is that if you're feeling dissatisfied? How true is that if you want more, crave more? You know fulfillment, okay? And I feel like between you and this person that you're connecting with, there's been discussions. There's been discussions. That's the only reason you feel this. Orphaned. Either you've tried to make discussion, after which there was no resolution, which is in itself an answer, or you've spoken with this person and received mediocre responses. That's why you're mending. Possibly overcompensating for some of you. Right? So there's a history here. This isn't new. There's a history here. Could be connected with a Gemini. There's love. Cancerian energy as well. All right, but there's a love. There's a love here, right? There's a love here that can only be progressed through progress, right? There's a process here underway. This is for those of you that are connecting with a Gemini, right? This is probably the person that you're having a third-party situation with. It doesn't have to be per se, but there is just an interference in regards to what this relationship means, whether it's going anywhere. The stagnance of the relationship itself, it's just, you have to let go of what was in order to make room for what is to become. And there is a big energy coming in, Scorp. Don't tell me that there isn't, because you've been waiting on it. You've been actively building on it. There's something here that you've known is going to require a big decision from you on some level at some point. You hesitate now, or someone here is making it very clear that they're playing an inactive role in all of this. But in order to really have connection, in order to really give yourself what you deserve in love and professionally, you have to be willing to make the move. You have to be willing. For some of you, that's literally. But for some of you, like, you have to do what you know is the next step for you. Right? Two of Cups with the Chariot. This to me is just telling me that in order to really move forward within a connection, you might have to be separate for a while. Because there's love here. With the Lovers, the Two of Cups, right? There's love here. There's love here. For some of you, that's, well, not for some of you. I feel almost exclusively for those of you in third-party situations, you're connecting with somebody who you guys are supposed to be life partners, but they're already married. I'm going to be honest. It feels like you guys are life partners, but they're already married. But you're hanging on because you think that the more you wait, you'll kind of, if you, like, you feel almost like, well, I missed the boat the first time, right? While I was off doing my thing, they got married. But what if he or she and their counterpart separate, and now I'm gone again, and then now they're single and I don't get a piece? You get what it's kind of like that mentality of not wanting to leave after you've already bided your time a little bit. So don't do that. Don't. There was a reason you guys entered each other's lives at this point of unavailability. If this person took you off the market, you would not be free to do what it is you're supposed to be doing right now, right? For others of you, this is about the fact that once you separate from whoever this is that you're currently with, you will most likely find somebody better suited to you. And I'm going to say, as a reminder, take this as it resonates. If you find that this is not your situation, and we've made a left turn somewhere, right? Then this is what we consider not resonating with your situation, okay? Only take what resonates. Leave everything else behind. All right. So let's see what's this Piscean energy here. This Piscean energy. What or who is this Pisces coming in to the near future, please? What or who is this Pisces? You know, it's so funny. This actually came out in the pre-shuffle. For this deck, it came out in the pre-shuffle as well. So let me see. This person that you're connecting with is very highly intuitive. I'm compelled to say, Scorp, that this is your energy. I'm very. If you have Pisces in your chart, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. This is highly intuitive energy. This is highly intuitive energy. You're going within because you just want to make sure you're getting it right, Scorp. Yeah. 7 of Swords. There's a sense of futility here. There's a sense of futility here, Scorp. And I suggest you think about the situation differently, because you're under the impression that you're closed off, you're cornered. No, you're not. Wheel of Fortune is coming in again. You're not cornered at all. The clouds are quite literally parting for you, Scorp. The clouds are parting for you. You're tapped in right now. You're having dreams, right? You're having dreams, your intuition. Like, there are times where your heart gets pulled and you are just like, you don't even know what to do. Like you feel, you're tapped in, you're plugged in. Like, you know exactly what the next step is. There's nothing secretive about this energy. There's nothing secretive. I think what the issue is, Scorp, you know, you've just put a lot into this. That's what it is. You've put a lot into this. And you don't want to have to say goodbye. You don't want to have to say goodbye. And that's understandable. But this is where I get concerned, you know. This is where I get concerned, connecting with your energy. The fact that you are coming through as this high priestess, this totally intuitive, you know, aligned person, well educated. You know, she's the keeper of secrets. She knows things that even you don't. She knows what's in the dark. She's not afraid of the dark. She's perfect balance between duality, between, you know, light and dark in duality. And yet you have the 7 of Swords coming up, right? In this particular deck, this isn't the person who's hiding information. This is the person who feels like they're at the mercy of other people because other people wear the mask. This is the victim mentality. And you've had the Wheel of Fortune come up twice already. Okay? All right, baby. So don't, you know, take your time. Take your time. Allow yourself to feel the anxiety and the pain and the, well, I don't want to. But understand that feeling that way doesn't change the fact that this is how you feel. Feeling, it's almost like it's almost like you feel betrayed by your own heart, right? You want this to work out. You want this situation to work according to what you thought was supposed to be the right way. And the fact that your heart is pulling you in another direction makes you feel kind of like, how dare you? How dare you, heart? How dare you? When we've been working towards this, when we've been trying to build this relationship, this foundation with this person, how dare you? When I was ready to give the rest of my life to this person, to this situation. And now you're showing me a different way, and how dare you feel good about that? How dare you feel good about that? When that would mean abandoning everything that we were hoping to create. It feels like a betrayal of the heart. And that's okay. You're not the first and you're not the last, Scorp. You're not the first and you're not the last to feel that way. But feeling that way does not change anything about what is. And the truth is, there's a decision here that you need to make, and you've known that this day was coming. Okay? What's the Six of Pentacles in your most likely outcome, please? Page of Pentacles. Oh, shiznit. Page of Pentacles with the Empress. So Page of Pentacles, for some of you, this is about going back to school. This is what's really going to make you that triple, quadruple, you know, quintuple threat, right? Like, you already have everything else going for you. I feel, Scorpio, like you are probably the kind of person people aspire to, but your potential has not yet been realized to its fullest. Okay? You probably, for example, maybe you go to the gym every day. Your health is on point. You know, your attitude is always 150% above what bare minimum is considered. Whenever you show up to things, you show up. Like, you don't show up to complain. You show up to say, listen, this is me across the board. This is the kind of work I produce. Whether I'm at the bottom of the totem pole or at the top of the totem pole, this is who I am. Like, you're Empress in your mind. You're Empress in the way that you carry yourself. But in terms of what you've achieved, there's still something there that you can achieve. And I think for many of you, and this talks about going back to school, getting some type of further education. For others, this is self-love. For others, this is self-love, because the Page of Pentacles is a student. So this could be just studying. For example, maybe you have all the credentials and you are at the top of your profession, but this is about kind of re-engaging with your femininity. This includes you masculines out there as well, knowing that it's okay to receive help from other people, that it's okay to, you know, to take some time and feel good about the way you look, right? That it's not about being vain. It's about, you know, being able to look in the mirror and say, I like the way my hair looks today, or I like the way that color looks against my skin, or, you know, I like the way I smell today, right? Because you live in your body. This is an experience for you. So when you lay down and you smell yourself, or when you look in the mirror, these are solo experiences that you get to have with yourself. Right? Spirit to body. So there's nothing wrong with going back within and reinventing yourself and deciding how you would like to nurture yourself, to be in this Empress role, to receive help from others, to be friendly and open and more vulnerable with other people, right? To pay a little bit more attention to how you feel in your life, to feel in your body, to feel, you know, in the way that you experience things, okay? How you experience people. And with the Six of Pentacles, okay, this is about you applying yourself directly. For some of you where this is school, this is about applying to schools. Literally, right? This is about applying to schools. Like, for some of you, this is where the rubber meets the road, y'all. Like, this is where the rubber meets the mother effing road. Like, for some of you, if this is school, you better get on your grind, baby. Get on your grind, baby. Because you feel like an Empress now, but wait till you hit that finish line. Wait till you hit that finish line, baby. Let's see. One more card, please. One more card for this Six of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this was also about being a mom. Like we were saying before. In your heart, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. This could be you if you're a feminine energy here. Right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could be a Capricorn. Underneath the deck, you've got this you got the Devil here. Beneath that is the Nine of Swords. Right, so this is just somebody who you feel like has really had you trapped for a while. For those of you masculines that are connecting with a feminine energy, that, you know, very strong Capricorn energy here in your heart space, right? But if this is about pregnancy, and building a family, Scorp, if you are coupled, this person is probably not the right person. And I feel like you know this. You know this because you've been battling these thoughts in your mind, where you're not really sure if this is the person that is supportive enough to be a father figure or mother figure in your life with your children. You get me? Like, these are thoughts that you've already had, so you're not, me saying it out loud is not the first time you've conceived these ideas. You know, for others of you where you are single and you are just thinking, my God, well, the clock is running, right? The clock is running, or, you know, like you feel like your time is limited. even if this isn't a baby, if this is just something you want to create, the commitment, the marriage, right? Let's say that you want to live a childless life. You are consciously choosing a childless life. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely, it's your life to do with as you please. But there is something valuable here that you were hoping to develop and create with another person that you're feeling maybe time is of the essence right now. And if you leave now, you're going to lose an opportunity. When on the contrary, dear Scorpio, it's actually the reverse. Should you decide to leave and do what you need to do right now, you and this person will be in a perfect opportunity once they are available, and they will be. I definitely feel that for you, Scorp. This person, I don't think, is happy with where they're at. You will find that you and this person will have a better foundation upon which to build, because you are generally, for all intents and purposes, unprepared for what this commitment would require of you on a 3D scale. On the day-to-day life, you don't have the career you want, the job you want, the recognition you want. Like, there's still a lot left undone, that being in a commitment right now would take away a lot of the opportunity to develop yourself that way. Right now, you need to be working on yourself 24/7. Period. For others of you, okay, like I said, this is about meeting somebody new once you do become this better version of yourself. Now, the details are, of course, it varies from situation to situation. So if you feel like this resonates with you, but there is something a little bit different about your situation that you want to go into a little bit more depth in, we could do a personal reading for that, right? Just remember that this is general. But there's a new opportunity ready to present itself to you, Scorp. What you really need to do is be balanced, be fair, give all the important things in your life consideration, but remember that at the very end of the day, you are what is worth the most consideration. So if everyone else gets 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here, at the end of the day, you are worth 10 points. And if that means that 10 points that counts towards you throws the balance off for everything else that's got 1 point, then you know what? That's exactly where the priority needs to be. Okay? So Scorpio, I feel like this is the end of our reading. So we're going to go ahead and take this over to the extended. For those of you that are connecting, with a significant individual in your life, we will go and see how they feel towards you. It is not limited at all to whether you are married or having, a third-party situation. We're going to see how this person connects with you, the person that you're having this connection with, okay? We'll see how they feel towards you, what their intentions are towards you, right? If you're trying to move, or you're trying to make some big decisions here, how do they feel? Are they on board with you, or do they differ from you in really big ways? How you should move forward in this, right? How you should move forward. What is the best advice for you to remain in alignment with your purpose, with your goals, and what the long-term outcome is going to be for you singular, right? And as well, you with this person. For those of you that are afraid that this is going to take you out of the way of this person and being together, we'll explore the outcomes for both you by yourself and you in relation to this other person. Okay, Scorp. So it's a lot. We're gonna go into all of it in the extended. So if you'll join me there, the link to the extended reading will be down in the description box below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below. But if this is where we part ways, just know that I am loving you with all of my heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you. It's been a pleasure. I will see you next time, okay? Take care, and I'm sending you so many kisses and humongous hugs. Mwah! I love you. Bye.